away in case anybody wanted to see the strip, but it seems like no one's here. Whoever's watching, hopefully you're enjoying the view of the strip in Branson, Missouri. Welcome to my drive home. It's about 45 or 50 minutes to get home. Beautiful drive through some Arkansas hills. Once we get out of Branson, anyway. I'm glancing. Does that count as not quite watching? Although I can see the traffic through the phone, so I don't know. I'm still watching traffic, sort of. I wish it told people who logged in like it does on YouNow or TikTok. Me or you? Wait, is it worse that you're leaving me text while you're driving? Although I voice to text all the time, so. Which is the other thing I was going to say. I've been driving for 30, oh geez. I can't even do the math right now. 33 years? So, it's really not that much of a trick to glance at my phone every once in a while. I mean, you have to look at the dash to change the radio stations, right? Now, I will have two bad spots when I get on 14. I'll have one that'll go dead for at least 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know if it'll disconnect me completely, though. That's all right. Nobody was here for the first, 3 or 4. Wasted half of my trip down the strip. When I could have took the back roads. Plus side with working day shift is at least I get to drive home in daylight. Or at least until daylight savings. Okay. That must have been what it did earlier when I quote unquote minimized, when I changed active tabs or whatever on my phone, when I switched over to maps. I am so exhausted, you guys. You have no idea. Like the last hour at work, I just wanted to take a nap. My stomach started hurting. My friend gave her onion rings, which I just finished. Because, Culver's accidentally gave her onion rings when she asked for cheese curds. So that helped a little. I made a free pizza at work to bring home. So I told my husband I may not be awake when he gets there. Yeah, so I got that message since I've talked to you guys last. My husband was only supposed to work till 3, but they were making him stay late to train a new guy. So he gets to work a 12-hour shift today. I'm freaking thirsty. Oh, yes, I do. Might get really loud on the highway. Just wheel bearing. Whoops. He's not a big camera person. There's a couple of times I think you can catch him in the vlog, and I lied to him and told him that I didn't get him in. One of them was from when we did the steps, and I don't remember if I added that in any of my weekly vlogs. And then when we were doing the burn barrel, I don't remember if I accidentally got him in there or not. I don't know. He's weird. When we first had cable internet when we lived in Germany, like, he didn't even want to put any information. He didn't hardly want to be on the internet. He thought somehow his supervisors could find out what he was doing on the internet. This is like 2002. I mean, the internet wasn't that new. He doesn't even like it when I post pictures of the two of us on my Facebook, because somebody might recognize him. He doesn't get along with his family, and he would kill me if he knew I was talking so much about him. But he's at work right now, and he never watches my videos. And there's a picture of him in my my stillbirth story video, which is kind of hard to watch, but because it was right there in the middle, I posted the picture of him that I took. I might have posted a couple pictures, I don't know for sure. But he is on my Facebook page if anybody's ever curious. Well, I'm already friends with him. I might just be home by then. I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to go to the trouble to put my computer together, because now that I'm kind of not using my desk, every time I leave the house I have to put away the bed tray, unhook my monitor, unhook all the wires that go to it, and just leave the tower running in the bedroom. And if I'm going to pass out shortly, I don't know if I want to go to all that trouble. I might just look at some TikTok and pass out. Okay, those onion rings make me more hungry. So I've noticed on your videos, Rhonda, a lot you like to show the road as well, or if you're parked somewhere. Is that a personal preference, quite a bit here this afternoon. Probably an hour or so ago, I got in the car and it was like 95. It's starting to come back down now. Yeah, I noticed you only have the one now. What happened to the other ones? When I went yesterday to say something. Well, and now I can message you on TikTok. So I don't have to post it publicly. Why? Some of them had a few views. Every view counts. Oh, that's what I was going to say, Rhonda. I think I do already have super chats. Because I have like 19, in the last 28 days, I have 1,900 views, hours. I had to do the math because I had like 79,000 minutes. And I didn't know if they counted monthly or yearly or lifetime. That's good. Nice. I'm getting ready for some Halloween stuff. Oh, okay. Hey, why did you cut in front of me in the left lane, dude, if you're gonna drive slow? Anyway, I don't know if either of you have watched the video I did a couple years ago with the skulls for the fire pit. I have a bigger skull this year, and I've been trying to look for a femur bone to do like a skull and bones, but I can't. Nobody here has one. I might check out Spirit of Halloween. Maybe when I get off work Friday. But I did find a hand at Dollar Tree. Pretty decent sized one. And I have to pour cement in. So I'll probably do that. And I need to think of something else. That's okay. I don't need anybody's money. I mean, technically, I know some people make a living off YouTube. It's nice to have a few bucks. You know, I wouldn't mind making a little bit of money off YouTube. But I sometimes don't understand these people that say that they need money to keep their channel running. I mean, yeah, if somebody gave me 40 bucks, I could get the microphone I want or the lights that I want. But that doesn't mean I can't post. I've been posting for 3 years without a fancy microphone and without fancy lights. I bought a college floor lamp last year. What do you mean by actually is? And of course now I'll be doing videos from my bedroom, so you know. Yeah, sometimes I think it depends, yes. Like I watch some art channels and I'm sure that, you know, things like that where you have to constantly like buy stuff to keep people entertained. Epoxy channels. I know epoxy's not cheap. I've been playing around with what's left of the bottles I had when I coated the lighthouse. They're almost gone. I haven't done anything important. Whoops. I have glitter all over my car. I was playing with the epoxy at work over the weekend when I was like 3 hours early. I left one of my packages of glitter there, and I thought I had taped the top enough with some Scotch tape, but evidently not. buy that microphone about 6 months ago, but I already have another one that I think I want that might be a little bit better. That's the least of my concerns right now. Right now I have to figure out how to get it, pay for an MRI. You know, unless I can call it, you know, work related. Which comment? Which video? I think I see almost all the comments, and I usually heart them. That means I saw it. Unless it's rude people, like on my Johnny Cash video. Or my Disturbed video. People are always saying rude stuff. I just leave it alone. But in the studio, I usually check comments a couple times a day. Well, hi and goodbye to whoever that third person was just now. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of traffic on the other side. Finally getting off the busy highway. Oh, we're in Arkansas now. I don't know if you saw that. Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't know. I don't really fall into all that, you know. People that go, I can't think of what I'm trying to say. People that take things a little too far in one direction or the other. In any kind of belief system or opinion. Like the parents back in the day that wouldn't let their kids watch Harry Potter. I mean, seriously. It's fiction. No real magic involved, just movie magic. I do not. I was about to say, I figured that you've been around long enough by now to figure out that I'm atheist. I did once. I was raised Lutheran, actually. And then I was on the fence for, oh, I don't know, 5, 6, 8 years, something like that. Even when we were stationed in Germany in the early 2000s, I still went to church Christmas Eve night and sometimes Easter with my mom. Oh, hey, George. Actually, I don't know. I think I kind of Eurovisioned everybody out. I don't know what's left. I've done the best. I did the worst. I did this year's. I did last year's. I did second place. And I think I did third. I don't remember if I did third place or not. I really wish people would just suggest a lot more European pop songs. That would be great. I want to listen to more of the stuff I listened to while we were in Germany. I think I did that one, but I think that one is on my Patreon page. I mean, gotta lure the people over there somehow, right? Even though I only have one patron. What is it? There was a saying I heard somewhere once about not giving away everything for free. Was that Marilyn Monroe or something? I don't know. I do. The only problem is last time I voiced somewhat of a political opinion, I keep getting yelled at in the comments. So, I live in Arkansas. Actually, we just crossed into Arkansas. I work in Missouri, southern Missouri, and drove 10 miles south, and now I'm in Arkansas. This is Omaha, actually. going to vote blue in November. And anyway, to finish answering your question, Blade/James, gotcha. And I was already beginning to question and was kind of agnostic for a couple years after I'd done some, investigating and read some stuff about some science stuff and stuff like that. And then after we lost the baby, and that kind of tipped me over the edge. Oh my gosh, you've been to Florida? I'm sorry. Florida's like the redheaded stepchild of the United States. We don't like to admit that they're related. And they're embarrassing. I saw your comment, but I'm not going to respond because it's just kind of an empty platitude people use when they're not quite sure what to say. Yeah, I hear you. Especially New York, that would have been the way worst decision ever. Yes, you. I don't want to get into a whole philosophical, whatever, theological discussion about grief and death and, I guess I don't need to go 50. Normally at night when I drive home, I drive about 49. No, you didn't make me mad. I was just letting you know that I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to accidentally get into an argument. No, don't leave. I just was giving you a heads up. I didn't want to accidentally get into an argument. So, I know that you're young enough to not have ever experienced that kind of depth of grief. So kind of the last thing that anybody, especially someone that's not, it's 5:30 p.m., that's not religious, wants to hear is something like, it happens for a reason, or you'll see her later, or she's looking down on you, or whatever, that just seems kind of selfish of God, why does she not deserve to be here with me? So yeah, that's pretty much, that's the long and short of it. And actually, George, I got off work at 4. The other driver was late, and then my GM gave me $5 to stay at the store and wait for his kids to get off the bus and then give his kids a ride to the house, because he doesn't have a car and he came in for an hour on his moped, and he can't very well take his kids home on a moped. He has 2 kids. So by the time I got back to the store, back to town to leave to go home, it was practically 5. This whole day shift thing is relatively new to me. I usually work nights, late nights, and close and get home at midnight or 1 in the morning. So it's kind of strange driving this drive back in the day, but I like it. Only thing that sucks is that during daylight savings, I'll have to worry about deer. A new job? Do you like it? No, I totally understand that you were not. And I'm very strong in my anti-beliefs that nobody could push their beliefs on me. But I'm always welcome to listening to other people's opinions and why they think what they think about whatever. Oh. said start. I don't know if you said started or got, so that's my fault for misinterpreting. And I would love to come to the UK, by the way. We were in Germany for 4 years, from 2001 to 2005, and my goal was to get to London at some point, because they offer like bus tours through the military from base. And I think it was $49 to go to Paris for 24 hours. And I think it was $99 London for 48 hours or something to that effect. I don't know. I don't remember. But we got over there. Oh, you guys might lose me here in a couple minutes. We got over January of 2001. Went home at the end of August. We had to attend the beginning of September. And then September 11th. And basically the base, everything overseas went on lockdown pretty much. One exit or entrance to any building, one exit or entrance to any base. And they told us for probably a couple of years it was probably better just not to go anywhere ever. Don't go on any trips, don't go sightseeing. And if you happen to go somewhere like Paris or London or something, lately, in the last few years, I've got sucked into the whole Scotland at some point. Yes, I've been to Washington once. My husband had his first back surgery in 2010 at Walter Reed, and we had to drive to Washington to DC for that when we were in North Carolina. And while he was laid up in bed for 2 nights, I think we went out and saw a couple things the first day before his surgery, but the first evening he was in the hotel room, I went out and took pictures of like the Vietnam Wall and did some more sightseeing on my own where I wasn't rushed moving. I got there just in time for the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Photos from all of that time. If anybody wants, when this live is done, I will come. I lost somebody. Who went away? Okay, who's still here? So I can answer your question. In the spring, I swear it has more problems connecting than my other one did, even though it's the same company. Anyway, I think I've been to 11, and one of those was just a pass-through. I mean, probably more than 11 if you count the pass-throughs, because I drove, well, I forgot Tennessee. Watch out, puppy. When I drove from North Carolina back to Kansas City, sometimes I went north and went through Virginia and West Virginia. Sometimes I just went straight across Tennessee. Oh, and Kentucky, up through the catty corner of Kentucky. Oh, I forgot about Illinois, to Missouri, and then across. Okay, so maybe I've been like 15. But I've only ever lived in a few and visited a few on purpose. Anyway, I spent most of my life in Missouri and Kansas City area. It wasn't really met my husband, well, I take that back. My mom's second husband is from India, so when I was younger, we went to Chicago to fly to India. But most of the traveling I did was since I've been married to my current husband. Mostly from driving halfway across the country and back, or having to go to Atlanta because that was one of the only places that you could get on a military flight back to Germany. And then they closed that one down, and we ended up having to go through Baltimore, which I went to Baltimore when we were in DC, but that's kind of like Kansas City. I mean, Maryland is right next to it, so it's almost unavoidable. I went to Texas when my husband graduated from basic training. Went to Florida when my daughter was going to college there, and I took her there. So, yeah. But I haven't been pretty much anywhere past, like, the whole left side of the country. I've not been past Wichita, Kansas. So, yeah. There's a whole other half of the country I have yet to see. This is fun. I like question and answer game. Might hit another dead zone here in a minute, though. There's two major ones. I don't know what happened back there a minute ago. We've still got about 15 minutes before I get home. That's not the major or the second phone piece. About being live is if I ever got in an accident, it would be recorded, since I don't have a dash cam. Alright, we are within about 2.5 miles from town, finally. Just have to go over this little creek, up and around. Oh, squirrely! I hate when they do that. Thankfully, no squirrels were harmed in this drive home. Yeah, I shouldn't have this much trouble going up that little incline. I definitely need to get my exhaust fixed. Well, no, because then I would sing and y'all don't want to hear that. I don't want to get a copyright strike. That would be listening to music and not having a one-way conversation. Nobody said anything since I crossed Bee Creek, so I don't even know who's here. lake's drying up quite a bit compared to how flooded it was in spring. The clouds still look dark and overly full of rain to the north, but it hasn't rained a drop. That it's just missing us. We were talking about the weather earlier. I live in a weird part of the country where there's a jet stream that pretty much travels right along the state line. Sometimes it's 20 degrees colder in Kansas City and Springfield, and sometimes the jet stream comes down farther down, and I don't know. It's weird. It depends on which direction it blows. If it comes from the north, it gets colder. If it comes up from Texas, it gets warmer. This is my little town of, well, this is a town of 200. Technically, we live in the south part of this town, which has a population of 100. Evidently, the town split up back in the 60s. Might have been mid-50s. And part of the town had to move out of what is now the lake bed before they built the dam. Someone new or same person, people that have been here the whole time? Ooh, I don't know what that's all about. I think that was a first responder car. I didn't see any accidents or anything. Motel, a gas station, a Dollar General, and a liquor store. The sun is bright. Normally I'm driving into that sun. I'm so thankful not to be working hardly any night shifts anymore. Hi, whoever but just popped in. Stick around for the last 10 minutes of driving in the country. The south part of town, the town. middle of nowhere. I love how it's kind of like, you know, those shots where in a movie or a TV show or something where it starts in like a bedroom and then it backs out to a house and then backs out to a street and then a block and then a town. We started on an interstate, moved down to a county highway, then a smaller county highway, then into town. Now we're on the outskirts of town. I wish they would mow the side of these. I'm always worried a deer is going to pop out. Realize this phone is going to get really bad. The camera's going to get really shaky as soon as I'm off the pavement because it's on like a 6-inch arm. Sorry about that in advance. I can try to hold it with my hand if my arm doesn't get sore. Flimsy the arm is on that windshield mount compared to my dash mount, even though that's a bad spot for videoing my face. They're in the side of the road or in the road. This road is not quiet. I've noticed it in my other videos, so I apologize. I don't think holding the camera is helping. Of this and then I'll be home. I think I've recorded this before, at least once or twice on another video. I couldn't tell you which one. Somebody's been here recently because there's dust in the air. Starting to get bad again. With holes. Hi, welcome to whoever just joined us. The problem is though, they come by and they grade it, and if it rains within the first week after they grade it, it just seems to wash away most of the work they did. Buy 2 tires every 6 months. Well, my hill is probably mostly to blame for that. This road is probably also the reason that my bad on cars. The other car that my husband drives needs a front shock or I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if that's a certain cow. See this triangle up here by this tree? There's supposed to be a street sign. And every single time that they replace that street sign, it's usually gone again within a week or two. I don't know who keeps stealing it, but there hasn't been a new sign up for months. So I don't know if they've just given up finally. Although I don't know the point of street signs way out here. people keep coming and leaving? Can they tell I'm that boring that quickly? Alright. 2 people left. Again, I still don't know who's still here. Nobody's saying anything. Somebody's here. Almost exactly an hour and 59 minutes or seconds. But I started in town, so sorry. I'm gonna put my seatbelt back on, even though I don't necessarily need it, but it doesn't need to be doing that either. All right, let's get up to speed. Get up this hill. Go at least 20 or you won't make it. That was fun. Back down the other side. Oh, that was my earbuds. I was like, what is that that went in the way of the camera? This part of the road gets graded even less. I don't know if you guys can tell from there. Probably not. Kind of feels like the end of the world sometimes out here. So everything from the beginning of that little curve I just passed, the start of our 15 acres. This is the driveway. Where's the puppy? Normally she's outside. She brought her baby outside. I'm gonna bring it in so it doesn't get destroyed like the other one. Yeah, that burn barrel needs to be thrown away. It's rusted out bad. Oh, now again. Usually she's out here. And she'll sit right there. Oh, by step. Patiently. And then as soon as she hears the door handle click, she knows I'm opening the door. She must not have heard me. You see the burn barrel? No, you can't. So that's my long trip home every day. I don't know what else to record. I got to carry all this stuff inside. I'm waiting for the dog. There's a cat. Mara. I know she didn't hear me. She's up into her head. What'd you do with the puppy, Mara? Huh? Come here, big girl. All right. All right. Say hi to everybody on YouTube. Huh? See if I can get the dog out here before I stop this stream. Ural! Ural puppy! No? She's not gonna greet me today, I guess. Ooh, that was a big dragonfly. Ural! Guess not. Alright, well, thanks for keeping me company on the way home, everybody that stuck around. Still waiting to see if the dog's gonna show up. There she is. What are you doing? What are you doing? Were you sleeping? What? Yeah. You weren't outside. Say hi. Hi. Silly girl. Alright, I'm gonna get my butt inside. Again, thanks for keeping me company, everybody. Sorry if it was kind of boring. It's a boring drive home. But at least y'all kept me company, so. Maybe I'll see y'all Friday if I feel like doing this again. Have a good rest of your evening. I think I'm gonna go inside, eat a piece of pizza, and then crash. Till next time. Bye.